Welcome back to our My Team series. We're getting straight into this one. We've got the France, or the French, depending on how you want to say it, but it would be French. I just said it wrong the first time. Grand Prix, we're coming off a massive performance from us last race, where we managed to sneakily get the win through using the good tactics of the safety car and just managing to stay ourselves in front. We managed to come off a win, which is massive for us as a team. We do have 644 resource points, which we're going to look into now. I reckon we should do some durability upgrades. I don't know which. Maybe the. Yeah, let's do the kinetic box. Let's hope the 29% chance of failure is decent. It's not going to be ready for this race, but hopefully it should be ready for a race to come. That is the part that's worn. I have requested another one, so I'm hoping it will be fitted by the time we go into the French Grand Prix. But overall, we're getting good upgrades overall through this team. And we are looking at 2.1 million, but we're going to jump in to the France track now. Hopefully smash out the track acclimatization first time and smash out all the other practices and get straight on into the race. Move on to track acclimatization. As you guys have just seen, it is raining, which is not good for us, just because again we're not very good in the wet and I don't feel very confident in the wet. Hopefully by the second season we should be a bit better in the wet overall, and I'm hoping I can slowly get better and you guys will notice that. I am going to start pumping out these episodes more now, because before it was every other day or every other 2 days, but I'm going to start pumping them out more because I am getting quite far behind people and I do want to provide people with good content, and I do want to try and grow my channel of course, so I can't do that if I'm not grafting and grinding. I just want to come up with another something else to do as well, like maybe another game to play, another series to do. If anyone knows any other games that they'd be interested in me playing, or any ideas that they've got, please let me know down in the comments below and I will make sure to do that. Right, here we go. Nicely done through there. I always keep hitting that toggle stick to go side view. It's really frustrating. Oh, gonna get that? Yes. Oh, hello. See, I want to just put the throttle down there, but I can't. Nicely done, put the ERS on. See how quick we can get in this rain. I did try and get used to driving with ABS off for a little in a bit of time trial. Not for very long, but I did try it because I am trying to learn without ABS. That is my last. That's the only other assist I come on. Literally the anti-lock braking. Just because I can't seem to do it yet. I just don't seem to have the mental strain to control the throttle and the braking at the same time. I reckon if I had a rig, I'd find it so much easier if I had a wheel and I was doing it with my feet. I personally feel like that would be good. I think in the coming years I will definitely invest in a racing rig because I feel like it will improve my time a lot. And I feel like I will feel more submerged as well, which will help me race a bit better as well. Right, so far so good on this lap, to be fair to me. Got no DRS zones to hit either, so what's that looking like then?
Good work. You seem to
Alright, hit the nice target still growth on, please, well.
each turn.
Right.
Remember that chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus.
Right, let's just try and get that purple target. Right, nice 2 purples to start. Oh, please. No, I was going too slow, wasn't I? I messed it up. Right, let's go. I should have run a more downforce setup, I reckon, if it was in the wet. Oh well, I'm just running literally standard. Oh, loss of traction there. Right, come on. It's annoying because we've seen a lot of purple, but we've also got that annoying red, which we could have easily avoided. But just to improve on the next lap, I guess. Nice bit of purple there. Alright, let's go, nice. I don't know where Grosjean is, but he's miles behind, let's go. Okay, right, and then we should get a clear patch. That's not going to help us right now, but it might help us on the other issues that we got going on. Why? I didn't even have my accelerator. Why have I missed that by so much? Please explain to me. Whoa, no, 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 no. Damn it, man, it was going so good. Is he just going to allow us to go in front of him? Fair enough. It was going so well that lap as well, and we've just made too many little mistakes that could have been avoided. Right, here we go into our third and final lap. Maybe we can smash this out of the park. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was better than our last score. Oh no, but it was a lot worse than our best score. Right, let's go. Let's just try and get this done. Nice done. Right, let's go. Nice bit of purple there. Come on. Have I made that? Yep. Please give me purple. Thank you. A bit more purple. Thank you. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, damn it, man. As I come off the track, that's so frustrating. Losing a bit of grip. Are you serious? It was going so well. We were literally 5 purples out of 6 until then. Right, well, anyway, we've hit the minimum target required, so at least it gives us some resource points. Let's just see what we can do now. Nice purple through there again. Oh, it's looking like a good lap as well, boys. That's so annoying. Oh, don't over push it, Jesus. Okay. No. Oh, come on. Oh, and I've missed that one too. For God's sake, it's just silly things I'm doing that aren't needed to be done. That's why it's frustrating me. Because they could so easily be avoidable. Whoa. A little bit of spin there. Right, let's see what we're going to get overall. Right. It's not the maximum amount of points and it's not purple, but it was at least a minimum requirement. At least we got a green target and that's all done. I'll move on to some other practices. I'm hoping I'll get out of this rain soon because I really do struggle in the rain. But let's just get it. Yeah, it's fine, mate. I wasn't trying to get a good lap in anyway. I'm just going to try and get the car to the garage and hopefully get it all there in one piece and not barrel it into a wall. He says he's almost doing it.
You're nearly out of fuel.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Right, let's move on to the interview.
Clear up before qualifying.
Oh, you're hoping to clear things up. We're gonna. It could make more things more predictable, but we have solid plans for all scenarios. It would make an easier race, but unpredictable wet race are more fun. No, they're bloody not. I reckon that. I hope that one.
Let's talk about another team. How
Williams.
do you feel they did today?
The effort they put in was above and beyond. Let's be nice.
You left a lot of paint on the walls today.
Oh, here we
Were
go.
you struggling for grip, or did you just
Not
miss
really. I
judge some
didn't really,
corners?
did I? There you go. I don't remember anything. I don't, to be fair.
Appreciate your time.
No worries. Thank you and goodbye. Right, let's move on to the ERS deployment. We're going to use the same old tactic that we normally do and just don't use it unless we need to. I want to learn to race without ERS on, but it's like really stressful for me to get used to this whole if and braking thing, like to not lock up. It's really hard, man. I struggle with my left hand just doesn't like it. I've like messed it up before in the past. The tendons just feel so much strain on them when I'm trying to control the throttle on my left hand. Well on. I don't know. I feel like I'd be much better with a wheel because I'd be able to use my feet. And I rate myself quite highly as an actual real life driver. But like, I feel like I'd be able to control that pedal a lot better than I do with my finger. nice in the purple one, we're in the Delta. We might be able to do it without using it, to be fair. Might as well use it to see what time we can get. Right, there we go. Half a second quicker than what we needed to be. Going. We can get it purple first time like we normally do, get it done first lap. We are 1 second quicker than the Delta, so we should be alright as we keep it going. What was clipping the apex a bit too hard there. Definitely beat this Delta, and without even using the RS, to be honest, most of the lap. Right, there we go, I won't even use it on the straight. Let's just get that done. There's the ERS done first time, nice and done on the first lap around the track. Nice and little purple. Ooh, mate, still have to steer, put my controller down. Let's go on the runoff, there we go. Oh, give me a warning, corner cutting, it doesn't matter. Right. Then let's move on into the qualifying pace, and hopefully we can see if we can keep up with that, and that would be great if we can. Right, there's not much time left in P2, but hopefully we can get this done, and if we get this done in P2 first time, it means we've completed all the actual practice session training things, because I've done them all. Like, I've done the fuel management and racing, all that off camera again, because I just don't know whether to show them, because they are more of the longer ones, but they were all done nicely done first time, first laps and stuff. Right, let's just get this done. Let's see how quick we are then. Let's go. Don't, he's going to interrupt us, I need a car in front. Gear too low. Oh, nice signs. Please don't slow me down, man. Come on. You're quicker than me on the straights anyway. DRS and you might help me though. I'm not going to get in front of you before the corner there, am I? I've got to try and bomb it down his outside. There we go, right, go. Now we can try and pull away. Nice, just go. We've got 14 seconds left. No. Oh, come on. I'm basically there. Allow me. Right, let me just finish this. Hopefully I should be able to get this done. And then they're all done by P2. Right. Nice. And then just get on this straight. Beat their target time. In fairness, we're getting a lot quicker now in this car. And I'm getting a lot quicker overall this game. Done that. Completed the qualifying pace. I don't know where it places third. Well, that reckons it will place us third. If we can do that, that will get our pole position around France. I mean, it is another preferred track of mine, but that would be nice if we can manage to get a pole, not pole, but one of the top three on a podium. But in fairness, Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel run mediums. If they put softs on, I reckon they could shave those little seconds off and maybe push me down a bit more. I mean, we won't find out until the actual qualifying, but I'd be quite happy with a third place qualifying position, to be fair. Right, we're now moving on to the actual qualifier. I reckon I'm going to go and increase top speed, because there is still quite a bit of like shifty little left and right, so I don't want to go maximum speed because I still want a bit of downforce in those corners. And of course our aero kit's definitely improved. It's not as good as it can be. Oh my god, I messed that corner up. So you can lose so much speed off that one corner. Oh, this is one of the worst laps we've done through that section. It's always when we go to do our qualifying laps. That is when that's when we have our worst like little sectors. Let's go. Nowhere near Hamlet, and of course he's just pulling away. Oh no, I forgot to change that engine component now. Oh well, I have to do for this race. Hopefully it doesn't affect us too bad. Oh, what have I done there? Oh, I've completely fluffed that corner up. Oh mate, look at the gap that was created just off that one corner. That's awful. Just that one corner I've messed up. Oh, I'm not looking forward to where I've qualified. If it's above 16, I'll be happy. Oh, it's 16, bang on. See, I had an idea it was going to be around that. That just wasn't very quick overall at all. It was awful.
With
So
qualifying finished,
our practice qualifying
was
was even slower
and Max Verstappen. Well, that wraps up
than our
qualifying,
actual
but don't
qualifying.
worry,
It
we'll
always
be
is
back
like
tomorrow
that, man.
as we
My
head into
qualifying
the
pace is
Grand Prix.
awful, but my practice qualifying pace is amazing. It doesn't make any sense. It's the same track, the same thing. I don't know, but I told you, Charles Leclerc and all that will be a lot quicker when they put softs on. Right, we've got a lot of work to do from 16th then. Oh no. Hoping we'd qualify like maybe top 10, we'd like scumbag that one in. Right, we're moving on to the actual race now. Hopefully by the looks of it, it's not too rainy. I'm hoping it doesn't actually rain. It said it's just cloudy. See, I don't know on this track, right, to risk it all and go for, like, I know I probably should have run this tactic on Monaco, hitting like the first or second lap. If I get out in front and then hoping that I can undercut people. I don't know whether to try and undercut on this lap or just to go with the tyres and then just try and pull the softs out maybe as long as I can and then whack on the softs, no, whack on the mediums. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're deciding the race. We'll see how it plays out. You never know. There might be a safety car which changes the whole thing. But we are starting in 16th, which is a bit annoying. And we only get a maximum of 88 ERS because I forgot to change that bloody component out for this race. But by next race, mark my words, it shall be done. Like, as soon as this race is over, I will get the order in to change that part. So that needs to be changed. Right, ready and ready to go at the 5 red lights of the French Grand Prix. Hopefully we can get a nice little start off here. Not too much wheels spin, please. Oh, that's awful, man. I put too much power down straight away like an idiot. Right, let's go. We've actually lost the position off the start, which is not good for us. Right, I'm going to go around the outside and then hopefully cut in on this corner. And then power out of it. And hopefully I would have gained some positions back, which I have. Ended up in 14th, which is good. I'm going to try it on this corner, it's not risky. Inside, is it going to let me allow it? Right, I'm going to go on the outside of these people. Thank you, Stroll, please, yield. Thank you. Right, I've managed to get up to 12th, which is decent, I'll take that, but I am going to get absolutely battered on this straight, and I know it. I've got to use the ERS, but I don't want to use it, because it's just going to get worse as time goes on. We've already lost quite a bit, considering we haven't even completed a lap yet. I've just got to put as much power down as I can, as quickly as I can. I'll try and gain as many positions as I can. I don't know whether to do the tactic of like trying to undercut them, but I don't know if this is really the track to do it. I've got 13 laps, I mean it might work. But I'm not as high up as I'd like to be to try and undercut, to be fair. I'm going to be able to cut up here. Thank you. I think I'll do it on the second lap. I think I'll have this lap to go for it. And if I do it, I'll do a second lap. We'll try the tactic. I know it'll be the tactic I use in Monaco next season. Well, anyway, anything could be better than my last Monaco race was awful. That was severe corner cutting. I turned way too early, but there was nothing I could do. I tried to turn out of it, but it just made it worse. Right. See if I can get off on the straight. Four. Go. He's coming back up me, and that was a nice move. Nah, it wasn't that jet because he got me. Should have seen it coming. I'm trying to keep up with them, but they're just pulling away, and now Signs is passing as well. Oh, mate. Proper cut that close, I did. Right, I managed to gain the 2 positions, but right, I'm in 10th, right. I reckon. Try the undercut.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Mediums, yeah, I reckon we try the undercut. We've got nice little fresh tyres. I mean, we dropped back quite a bit. I know I will try this tactic on Monaco, but you know what? I'll try it on this track because it's quite a quick track. And I reckon, actually, I reckon, no, the third lap might be the best one to do it, in fairness. I can keep this gap up. No, actually, we just do it. We've got to commit. It's got a long straight though, isn't it? This pit. It's got a long drive in, so I'm hoping when people go to do it next, when they got a long drive, I'll be able to snatch it up. This is quite a risky play from us, but it will either work or it won't. We've got to take some risks to maybe get some rewards, so we might as well give it a go. You never know. You just got to see what happens, really, haven't you? Should be a quick pit stop. There should be no one here. We are in 22nd and quite a bit far behind, but of course Sean's in last. Where else would you expect our teammate to be? You're going soon, mate. I tell you now, if you don't start picking your way up, you're going. Right, we've now just got to drive really hard, but these will be the tyres we stay on. They are cold, so I've got to be careful. I don't push them too hard. Yeah, I think I'm going to be using DRS at the moment when I'm 15 seconds behind. Oh, this might have been a bad track to do it on, you know. Monaco's quite close. These people can get some gaps on me on these straights. Especially my ERS being dodgy. Oh well, we just got to push it and see what we can do. Right, the gap's been closed down a little bit, which is good. But now we're starting to see a loss of power and our ERS is going. This is really not our race. We need to start. I need to start getting ahead on these components and not hoping they hold out for one more race. I just need, as soon as I know they're like gone past the ideal worn part, I'm just going to trade them in now. Not worth it, because it affects us too much in the race. Right, at least we're getting quicker and quicker each lap, even compared to our soft times, which is good. We just got to make sure we keep pushing this car and just try and close that gap as much as we can, so when everyone goes in the pits, when they get slowed down and stuck, we can zoom past them and hopefully try and grab a top 10 finish. But this is a risky tactic, to be honest. I'd only really use this on Monaco or a more smaller like track, to be fair, not a long fast straight track. I should have really thought about that before I went in, but I was so dead set on what happened in Monaco. I was like, yeah, I've got to try something that I didn't really think of, like an idiot. Like, I've just got to, oh well. If it's a bad tactic, it was a bad tactic, and we learn for next time. But our car is definitely getting better and improving, so hopefully by the end of this season, we should be at least one of the top teams, and we can challenge us, maybe fight for some podium poles, like podium like qualifiers and stuff like that. Right, let's just try and get as much power down as we can. The gap is getting closed though. It's 10.5 now, whereas it was 15. So. But that is to our teammate, in fairness. Right, we just got to keep pushing, which is what we're doing. I might have done a dodgy tactic, and I might have a dodgy engine now, which is not good. Right, there are people in the pits, but I don't think that's going to have helped me out at all, this tactic. I mean, if I can come out in front of these people, it might have been a good idea. Right, 20. Right, we're on worn tyres. He's on fresh ones. Hopefully we can have him. I mean, we've ended up gaining something. We've caught the players, which is good. We've caught the racers. Wait, are we going to be able to cut that corner a little bit there? That was a bit aggressive, but oh my god, that was our slowest sector one as well. Right, I've managed to get another position. We're up in 17th. It's only one from behind where we qualified, which is good. Right, you're going to get DRS. I should have waited, to be honest, and got the DRS, and that might have been a sensible idea. Right, anyway, let's just keep going. go proper inside there. Ah! This fighting slowing us down, which is not what we want. Verstappen's right up behind us as well. He's going to out. Oh, maybe we're 3 cars wide here. 4 cars wide here. Verstappen, I'm giving you. I gave you room, please don't hit me. On the outside. Oh no. On the outside. Literally not even trying to crash. I'll yield this position if I need to keep my car in safety. No, I don't care. Right, we got a 6-second gap to Sean. Just quite ironic. In front of us, but oh, here we go. There's more people in the pits. Right, go. That was the slowest lap we had though, which is not good. Right, at least I got DRS. I hit them. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we start climbing up some positions. Right, here we go. Top 10. Position has worked out so far. Right, and I know Sean hasn't pitted, and Sean's in pit in front of me, so I'm going to hold this position. I'll at least get 9th. Right. But people will have fresher tyres than me now going on later end of the race. But as long as I keep my pace up, which is not now, it's slowing down. Alright, just stay above Ricardo. Alright, whack the ERS, I'm going onto this straight quick. Just going to get DRS and everything. Right, get as far away from that DRS zone as we can. Alright, and then turn my ERS off. Let's keep this going. I wonder if Albon and Sean can stay out. Car ahead, yeah, Sean. Okay, right. I think there's some other people in the pits, so in fairness, we might be able to gain some more positions here. Yeah, Latifi and Sean, so I should be able to gain 2. Alright, bye Sean, bye Latifi. We're going to come out in front of as well. Okay, here we go, we're 6. Right. The issue is people will be on fresher tyres than us, but maybe this tactic might work. I'd be happy with 6. I just want to like qualify. No, like I just want to finish above like 10th now. That's good for us. Shows that we're improving as a driver and the car. Right, let's go. Alright, let's power it through. Nice work here. Alright, let's slow down on the ERS though, because we have still got a gap on him. He's closing it, but we have managed to build a 2nd gap. Ricardo, which is good. We're down on power. Sucky ERS unit. Like, I'm quite happy with the 2nd gap behind us. I was about to say that we have got a 4.3 second gap though to the car in front, and then Bottas is 10 seconds ahead of us. He might still be able to pit and come out in front of us. Like, I don't think we're going to manage to creep into the podium. But you never know. One of them might have a failure. So might be able to snatch on that way, but so far I'm happy with this. Right, let's just keep it going. I think I don't know if Albon's pitted or if he started on mediums, but I wouldn't have thought he did. Oh, DRS is going to help him behind us. Right, let's fast.
Just ahead. Push for the position. Our gap to the car in front is 4.3.
Still 4.3 though, so
mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old.
yeah, he's already pitted.
1:34.7.
He's already pitted, unfortunately. Alright, should we figure out who we're racing?
The drivers we're fighting here are Albon and Ricardo.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Ricardo's right behind me. Still a 1.5 gap basically. Slower section. Right, let's go. Wait. Right, I've managed to build a 2-second gap now. Yeah, now we're going to start feeling the grip. That's what I was about to check. We're starting to get towards the 25-30 mark. So we start to feel the loss of grip, but we have managed to put a gap time on there. But that's why I need that, because the lack of power in the ERS, and he's going to have DRS. And also now I'm going to start losing grip because he's got newer tyres, but I'm sure I can just keep it going if I just drive.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.
Yeah, and we're slowly closing the gap down to the car in front too. Even though they're on fresher tyres. I'll whack the ERS off a little bit. If we manage to get a 3-second gap on Ricardo, I'd be quite happy with that. Oh mate, we're so close to that 3-second gap. It's not going to give it to me on the straight though, is it? Oh, there you go.
Full course
There you go, that's what I was saying. Vettel crashed.
On the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty.
Right, now we can whack on lean fuel
Maintain
mix.
positive delta.
Aim some
Okay,
more
slow
fuel,
down,
we can
slow
use that on
down.
these last
Your
laps to help.
delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
There you go, I told you. I see, in case one of them crashed. I mean, we seem to get quite a bit of safety cars. I'm now 5th, and it's going to bunch up the field as well now. So me and Albon will end up right next to Bottas and the groups that have managed to gap us. And considering I was catching Albon, that might be a good sign that we're quicker. So we might be able to manage to snatch that 4th position, which might be good. Yeah, I told you, this safety car will help when it came out, but we seem to get quite a lot of safety cars. Here we go, getting back up to race pace. I've just got to watch out for Ricardo now. Right, let's try and get this. I don't think I'm gonna. There's no point me even trying it on this corner. That would be a stupid try. Or when I've drifted wide in. Let me just get a cheeky 4th. That'd be nice. I mean, I'm happy with points from 5th to be fair. Our car is in a position where we still should be struggling like mid-table, but some of our tactics have managed to pay us off quite well. We've got to use tactics to our advantage when it comes to this, because we just can't power through the team field like they're nothing. Right, Ricardo's going to try and put the DRS on them now. No, I haven't managed to get it on Albon. It might just be, it's disabled I think anyway now because it's a safety car. Getting that. Stay away from me.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. I know. Completely fine, Jeff. Thanks for the update. Yeah, mate, Albon got away with that power in that car and all pressure tyres.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Yeah, I was going to England, mate. Same one. Oh my god, I've gone wide in. Definitely feel the lack of grip now. I can't throw it into a corner as aggressively. But it's fine. Shall keep Ricardo at bay. Just annoy the Renaults. I've got their engine. Right, let's go. Whack it on. Right, we'll do a bit of Rich through this bit, and then we'll go Rich on the next bit, mate. Hamilton sets fast as
This
that.
is your final lap.
Straight out of the safety car,
The
like.
teammate behind is 15.5 seconds.
The teammate is 15.5, even with a safety car. Oh, come on, Sean, you got to pick it up, mate. We'll be earning us some points. Well, these few last laps are not the best. Right. Just focus on keeping the tyre grip. Might go whack the ERS on the straight, we've got to hold off Ricardo. Warn me about fuel, but it's fine.
Hamilton's out in front.
Wasn't he out in front already, or did he just overtake someone? I swear he was out in front already, and then it was the Red Bull, it was Vettel and second and third. Like, I swear it was Red Bull second and third. Mercedes first and 4th. Oh well, anyway, let's just get this last lap in. Let's just keep this composure until the line. Can't relax until they've confirmed us that 4th, 5th place finish. All nice and dandy. Come on. Don't allow him to come up. Oh, right behind me. Let's go. Whack the ERS on. We've just got to get the power down. Right. Coming up to the last corner now. Right. The ERS rich fuel mix, just got to get away from him as quick as we can. And we're coming up to the finish line. And there we go, there is a 5th place finish for us. We are definitely getting better in the positions. I think it's a 7th, a 1st, and a 5th place finish for us. And we got a driver of the day again. We seem to be getting them quite a bit now. I personally think that race was helped by our tactics, because I don't think we had the speed to beat them on the straight line. That's what was my argument for pitting early, that I didn't think we'd be able to beat them on the straight line. So I thought if we hit early, we can have them whilst they're in the pits, because otherwise I'm not going to beat them on the straights. As you see, I really struggle to keep up with Albon on the straights, and Ricardo was catching me on those straights. The power unit of the car and the chassis and stuff like that, we're just not quite there for that raw straight line speed pace yet, but hopefully eventually we will get to that. which will be nice.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent
Let's have a
race
quick
weekend.
look. Oh, so it ended
It's
up
great to see them up
Mercedes,
on that podium
Ferrari
once
and
again.
Mercedes finish. Oh, so Bottas must have overtaken someone in the last 2 laps, in fairness, because I'm pretty sure it was Mercedes, Ferrari, Ferrari, Mercedes. But Leclerc is still second, so he's still keeping his championship points high and up there. At least he hasn't failed yet. Vettel, of course. Oh yeah, Vettel had the crash or the failure, didn't he? So that's why Bottas managed to get that point, didn't he? But we moved up from 16th to 5th, which is pretty good. We pushed Ricciardo down 1 spot from where he started on the grid, which is good for us. I mean, we are still like a second slower of Lewis Hamilton, but I'm quite happy with a 5th overall. We got another 10 points though, which is good for us, because we're not meant to be getting points this early on, but I'm pretty sure the tactics and incidents and using the incidents to our best of our advantage have been building up to why we're getting the points. Like last race, I think the way we used the safety car was the reason we got the win. But now we get to talk to this lovely woman again. See, I'm happy because we didn't crash out or anything. You were cutting up the field. You know what it was? It was just, it didn't look like anyone had as much grip as we did.
You're beating
lie,
all
but
expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you?
Okay, yeah. Oh, what do I put? The team is more than a sum of its parts. When we work together, magic happens. Let's do that one, yeah. Because the other one's a bit cocky. Yeah, quite frankly, I'm
How do
offended.
you
Nah.
think this team will be feeling after that result?
Red Bull. I think they worked hard. No one can fault their effort, to be fair. I mean, Albon finished quite high up the field. Max Verstappen might have not, but at least they still got points. It was like a Dodgems in Formula 1, yeah, in fairness. Just a bit of friendly nudges.
Appreciate your time.
No worries, have a good day. Right, we're back in the HQ now. We managed to hit both the bonus rewards for both the sponsors, so we've ended up with 3.9 million. It does look like we're looking at a renewal contract for the sponsorships, which they want us to look into. I mean, I don't know whether we look into another one or get that all sorted, but we will look into that in the next episode. Of course, we've got the activities that we've got. We only get 2 days, unfortunately, so I reckon to help boost our team's acclaim, we'll do a marketing strategy, because hear me out here, once we hit level 10, we'll be able to get another sponsor, which will really help us out, so we can end up with 4 sponsors, technically a primary one and 3 secondary ones, which would be nice for us as a team overall. Like I said, I am going to get straight on this, and the energy straw is being replaced. Gearbox is fine and the tyre allowance is being fine, but we will definitely look into that being sorted. I don't know whether to change out the IC. You're already like completed about the same amount of laps. I don't know whether we just hold it out and hope that it keeps a bit more power. Do you know what we do? I'll go back to the stock parts. We'll run them out through practice. Then we'll put the new ones on third practice for them to be ready for the qualifiers and the actual race. Saves us putting wear on new parts, which is unnecessary. But anyway, the next race we're going to go into is the Austrian Grand Prix. But of course, that will not happen in this episode. That will happen in the next episode, which I will get filming straight away. This video won't come out the day it's recorded, because I'll record the 2 videos, I'll go to sleep, and I'll wake up and edit them both in the morning. And maybe hopefully get one out in the day and be able to play a bit more, and then I'll be able to have one in the stockpile, which is what I'm hoping to achieve and trying to achieve. I'm just trying to get ahead of it, so of course I'm going to miss a couple of days, unfortunately, and then hopefully I should be able to do daily uploads of this series, and then I might be able to throw in another little video somewhere if I can manage to get one. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm happy with that end result, and it's been your boy Murky, and I see you when I see you guys. Peace.